This is Alezader here with a new game, FarCry Primal. Now, as you see for this game, we're going to go and play on survival mode with permadeath turned on, and we're going to see how far that we can get. I set the game difficulty to expert, subtitles of course English, and those other ones don't matter. Let's jump right in. I'm going to go ahead and let the beginning clip play all the way through, just so if anybody is unfamiliar with this game, they can view it. If not, go ahead and feel free to skip forward. Okay, so as you see in survivor mode, the stamina is limited. We need to eat food or sleep to replenish our stamina. The better the food ingredients, the more stamina we get. I have, of course, played on survival mode before, so I know that food is going to be a major resource. We can't waste any of it. And when it runs all the way out, you cannot survive. It's just nearly impossible.
Damas, Chadubi Dashimas, Tu Hadamas.
Yeah, that's like enough food for a month. I honestly don't know why they're hunting mammoth. I mean, it would be a lot easier just to hunt like a goat or two, and that's enough meat for a few days. I mean, hunting a single mammoth is like enough food for a village for a month. I always love the environment of FarCry Primal, though. I mean, just look at that glacier in the distance. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now, of course, as you know, you probably aren't gonna die here, so... Just gotta weaken it until it runs through the brambles. Oh, is it gonna do it? Go on. Go. Oh, there he goes, there he goes. There we go.
Suwan Rasta, Suon. Uslaudragwash.
See, that's just so much food for 4 people. Like, unless they have more waiting for them, it's just too big a hunt. And unnecessary. I know, just enjoy the game, don't be all criticizing it. Tiger walks away from that like it's nothing. He's got stabbed by a fucking spear. His organs are probably fucked. Yeah, there's actually this thing that says that man back in those days was a lot tougher than we are now. Like, this would kill an ordinary person these days, but back then, nah, they can just get up and walk away from that. Only lose 1 health bar. See, I always wonder what killed this guy. Did he break some bones and has internal bleeding, or is that actually like a rock wedged in his guts? Like, see, I can't tell if that sticking out of him is a rib or a rock.
Uslaudragwash.
I may just take this moment to say kudos to the creators of FarCry. I mean, FarCry Primal. I've played some other FarCry games, and this one is by far the best in terms of skill required and survival ability, and just overall great storyline. I mean, they made everything in a different language. So yes, of course we know how to use Hunter Vision. So one thing that we're also going to go ahead and focus on is getting as many materials in this beginning area as possible. This is an area where you're very unlikely to die, unless you're stupid. There we go. And it has an unlimited resources. The reeds and trees and rocks and everything are going to keep refilling themselves as long as you're here. Of course, you can only max out at around 4 or 5, which, as you know, is not like when you get to the main area. But might as well get the best start possible since we are on permadeath and survival mode. Okay, so as you know, we need as many of these as possible. These are our most important resources. This lets you light things on fire, craft arrows and other materials, spears, clubs, everything. So these are the most important. We always want to try and keep these as maxed out as possible, even if it makes it a little bit of a grind later. Food resources, of course, we always want to have as food as maxed out as possible. That's a given. Green leaf and red leaf, of course, are pretty important. So that way you can gain more health bars all at once and more stamina. Red leaf is not as important because we can no longer revive our animal. Reeds are also a great resource to get here because you can get rare reeds along with normal reeds. And as you know, later in the game, rare reeds you have to use for upgrades. So might as well get as many as possible. Now we don't have any plants to make ourselves better hidden. This is a good area also to practice your headshot ability. Alright, there we are. Got a bit of everything from that goat. We're gonna go ahead and eat all that meat. Yes, I know it's on last meat, and now we have nothing, but it's not very important here, because like I said, it's very difficult to die here. There's about nothing that can hurt us. Goats can't hurt you. Ain't got nothing. Alright. Headshots kill everything in this game. The exception are bears and saber cats, but everything else, if you hit them in the face once or twice, they die instantly. Alright, so it looks like we get 2 to 3 meat from each of these goats, so I'm gonna eat 2 of those. Are we maxed out? We are. Skill. Okay, so where are we? Still want some more bone and hide, so we might get one more after this goat that we just got. Animal skin's fine. Can collect some more slate and reeds, which we'll go ahead and do. Yes, I know. Find shelter. Give me a sec. See, we hear the saber cat in the background, but he's really no threat. He's not going to come and get you here because it's a legendary hunt. This beginning area, the game makers wouldn't make it so unfair as to have you had to... The game makers wouldn't make it so unfair that you would be hunted by a saber cat in the very beginning area. Slate. There's some. It's just a tiny little basin that you can never ever return to. So might as well get everything that we can while we're here. There's also no collectibles or anything like that, so we're not going to look for any of those. Alright, there we go. Maxed. There's still some rare reeds, so if we run across reeds, we'll go ahead and grab them in the hopes that they're rare. But we're just going to go ahead and kill one more goat. And then go to the campfire. Good way to check if what you're seeing is an animal or something else. Point your bow at it, and if it highlights red, it's an animal. If not, it's a resource. It's a good tip for when you're trying to hunt. Eat all the meat possible, get that stamina bar up. We're only eat 2 since killing these things only gets 2 to 3 meat. That way it's guaranteed to be full. There we go. Alright, so now we're filled up on hides and bone and all that. Okay, so now we're completely maxed out here. We're ready to continue on. So, as you know, there are going to be wolves later. That's why it's so important to max out on your resources, is we are going to try and kill those wolves. Alright, for the record, if you're trying to start a fire with flint and stone, you wouldn't just do it over the entire thing, you would do it into one specific area, sort of like how he's fueling it here. And if that would, and then once it catches, yes, feed it exactly like that. Also, for the record, a TP like that wouldn't stay standing for very long. It would fall apart pretty quickly, and then you'd have to build a whole new fire.
Useful. Winja
You would need
hadashta.
more secure wood. I know, I'm a nerd. I know how to camp.
Urgi
Shut up.
winjam sakwi. Urusimqua.
Oh, red club.
Panti shastangu. Urbaram.
Oh, I lost an arrow. Oh well. See, we were just maxed out a second ago, but now we're halfway down on hardwood and more than halfway down on alderwood. You run out of resources quick. Of course, I know this is just the starting area, so we can only have 5, but you know what I mean. So personally, I try to avoid going out at night, just because of the amount of predators.
Urshasta.
Normally I'll sleep just during the day, unless I have a very strong, for lack of a better term, pet. You know, like a saber cat or a cave lion or a bear. See, I see you, boy. I feel like the cat can make that jump, but he's just a pussy. He knows I got fire.
Yudicha. Urgi purbidram.
Oh, did you hear that? That was a wolf howl. Okay, maxed out, good. So we want to get these wolf pelts, of course.
Bal winjaha.
I always like to play this story. I already know it, but whatever.
Wal. Ura guarshitaugam.
Yeah, I know. So we're supposed to scare them with fire, but I ain't gonna do that. So the way to hunt wolves at night is to look at the eyes. Yeah, we just saw that one with glowing eyes. Aim for the head. It's a guaranteed kill on wolves. One shot to the head gets it. If you don't hit him in the head the first time, you're screwed. Or we'll just light a fire or something. Alright, here it comes. Here he comes. Come on. Headshot. There's one down. Second one. See, that moment that they hold still to bark at you, that's when you get them. There's the last one. We're going to keep an eye on him just in case he starts coming at us. I doubt he will, but just in case. We'll eat 3 meat here to get our stamina as far up as possible. Whoa. Okay, let's skin this guy quickly. Get our meat up as much as possible just in case we gotta heal ourselves. Let's go kill him. I'm not comfortable with how close he is. It's alright, I see you. Boom. Okay, all the wolves are dead, and we're gonna get as much loot as possible off of them, meaning as much meat as possible. I don't know if that stamina's gonna count much for later, but you know, better safe than sorry. Just like the goats, these are 2 to 3 meat. There we go. And now we're gonna go ahead and relight our torch. We'll go ahead and go to this. These usually carry animal fat. Oh yeah, look at that, woo. We're just gonna sprint through this cave. I'm not gonna take it easy or anything. We're gonna lose 1 torch in here. Or 1 club. Can't be avoided.
Shasang warmati.
It's so slow while crouched. No point. Now, don't take any resources that are going to be wasteful. See, they do this on purpose. They make it really hard to see to try and enhance the creepiness. Oh good, we made it through with just the one torch. Definitely difficult. See now, since that saber cat isn't highlighted, he never spotted us. You can never tell if he's carrying a Winja or an Udam.
Tigri!
Bitch, run! See, this chick is entirely insane. See, and as we know, we get to hunt this saber cat in the beast hunts later. I really feel like he should have had a weakness to fire. I mean, seriously, like something in his past made him afraid of fire or something. So when you're hunting him, the use of fire is very valuable.
Sakwa. Heim.
How do you know which way to go? It's all dark. You can't see. Unless it's only one way, in which case, yeah, he's gonna follow you. It's the only way out. See, damn, look at that view. How do you know? How do you know it's Oros?
Wincha. Na Orospi?
Palu. Sashwalim Shalam. Takar Hasam.
Saila.
Tigri Chawasu. Tii Bayamartis.
Tigri Udam Daf. Udam Shaus. Dausam.
See, you crazy.
Takar Ulimwan.
Ku Aikagwashta.
Mi Kauha. Ahatra. Guama. Guama.
See, people back in those days are tough. So in this game, we're basically fighting against two other tribes, both of which are totally insane. I mean, one tribe eats the Wenja because they consider them weak and, I don't know, they're cannibals. And the other one sacrifice them for rituals. It's like the first religion type thing. Dark religion, I should say, because of course you as a Wenja worship the spirits.
Kuala Yawinja.
Udam Shajan. Winja Damsha. Hugul Jarra. Udam Pal Huwinja Huguana.
See, I want to know where this original Wenja home was.
Winja Haiwa Guasha. Sandamsha Oros. Tigre Dansha Dubu.
I'm also confused as to why
Sakwin.
they go so far. I mean, why are they at war with each other? They each have a large enough territory that's sort of unnecessary to be at constant war with each other. I mean, they have enough resources for food. I mean, yeah, the Udom live in the north where it's pretty barren and there's mostly only animals, not a lot of plants to gather. But, you know, it's not really necessary to wipe out another people. I mean, you don't have enough. Some of the resources are going to go to waste.
Walta Lauba Waida. Hatigi Walni Yaka. Trauman Happy. Walta Laiba Waidata.
Alright, green leaves. And we're going to get as many as possible because, as you know, green leaves are important later. One with the bow. We'll follow the river all the way down. So things that we're going to be looking for to hunt right away. Deer, always good to kill. They have a good source of meat, which means more stamina for you. Birds, because there's always that limit. It's really annoying. Oh, there's one. When one of them flies away, they always leave another one on the ground. You just have to spot it. Unless they both fly away in different directions. Nope, there it is, and I missed my chance. But we want to get the birds because it's a limited thing. You have to upgrade the amount of arrows that you can carry, and for which you need feathers, for whatever reason. Oh yeah, see up there? A wolf and a jaguar are fighting. We want to kill both and get both their pelts. We're gonna let them duke it out, because then they'll weaken each other. Ah, yes, the wolf won. Please stay, please stay. That's good, just hang out. Yeah, that's right. Come get this tasty udam. Udam are 2 body shots to kill, every time. Collect both arrows. I see you, Wolfie. Is there a reason you want to get so good at headshots? A, hunting, very efficient. There we go, come on, come on, you know I'm here. There we go. Right to the face. Alright, first jaguar. Also, you also notice, another good way to get birds, leave food to scavenge. Okay. There. Now we already have a jaguar pelt. with birds feeding and carrying is they're very difficult to see. I see them now. Just a little higher. Damn it. See, it's good to start hunting for the birds immediately. For that exact reason right there. They're incredibly hard to kill, and feather resources are very rare just to randomly find. We're gonna eat one meat because they sometimes carry meat. What's going on with them? Apparently something attacked them. Straight to the face. When we get close enough behind this guy, we can stab him with a knife, but we're not going to bother with that because... Are you kidding me? I would like to seriously know how that was not a headshot. It's always more efficient if you can't ambush their bowmen, kill them with the club. Don't want to fire arrows at them because they have an annoying tendency to dodge, and you'll end up losing all your arrows. Ah! You hear that? There's another dole. Oh, I see it. It was over there. I see you. Alright, doles. Another good starter. We're gonna try and go over there and kill him. Naturally. I forget how much meat they have. 2. Fine. See, they really get you into hating the udam early on, because, I mean, look at that. That's just nasty. Look at this. They were eating these people. I mean, that's just nasty. I'm, of course, not going to spoil the story for you of what happens when you confront Uhl, because it does happen. Gotcha. And doles go down easy. Does he see me? I can't tell. Oh yeah, he does. It's fine. It's fine. I see you, bud. And there we go. I don't hear any more barking. Switch to club just in case we have to do close combat. Don't hear the little pitter patter of dole feet. So I'm going to assume they most certainly are not clear. I hear him, but I don't see him. I don't know what it is with the animals in this game and emerging mysteriously and creepily out of bushes, but they do it every time. Oh, look at that. Already I can carry more arrows. But now we need the feathers. See, look at that. 2 feathers, which means we have to kill 2 birds. Two whole birds. And you know what? It's so difficult to kill the birds. There's literally only one upgrade with feathers, and it's that one. And they do it so early on, it's so nastily difficult. Ha! I don't even bother trying to shoot him in the air because it's just too hard to hit. Especially this early on in the game. I mean, shit. But anyway, we got the dual skins. So now we have upgraded arrows. Now we can carry 6. Let's go ahead and max them out now. Because if you want to be technical with arrows, it's the amount of hardwood that you have combined with the number of arrows you have already crafted. Arrows, I feel, are the most important resource. They're silent, easy to use, and possibly the most effective weapon in the game. I mean, yeah, spears do a lot of damage, but they're only really good for big targets. You know, fighting enemies in close quarters. So you don't have to make a ton of them. No, I'm not killing for sport. There's a reason I'm killing. All you environmentalists. And plus, this is back in the day when there's just so many animals it don't matter. And plus, it's a game. I don't know what environmentalists I'm talking to, but whatever. Oh, missed. Gonna try and retrieve my arrow, of course. Possible. Okay, we're gonna head back up, and I know from, because I've just played a new game so many times, that in the beginning part here, Udam, right there. Try and stay stealth. Oh yeah, see, they want to ambush you. He did. Heal. Next, we gotta kill that archer, wherever he went. There he is. That was bad. I missed critical shots there. Come on, I know I need arrows. There we go. Where's the arrow I shot that guy with? 2 arrows, actually. And then... always loot the enemies, because they always give up meat or other good resources, weapon resources. Okay, maxed out there. We need more clay pots. I know we can't use them yet, but might as well collect them all. Catch them all, yeah. Alright, sprint heal and extra health are both really good. We're going to go for the extra health to start. Sprint heal is where you can just run away and heal yourself at the same time. It's definitely very useful in the late game. Not so much for the early one because there are very few animals that you have to run away and heal yourself from in this one. Another thing I like about this FarCry game compared to others, especially 5, is the intro isn't that difficult. I mean, it requires a lot of skill, yes, in learning, but it's not near impossible. I hated the intro to FarCry 5. I mean, you're in a fucking car with no cover with people shooting at you, and unless you kill them quickly, you die. Every time. It's near impossible, and I just hate it. I mean, you got planes flying at you and people with guns, and there's no way to take cover, and you just have to hopelessly shoot at them. It was just too difficult, in my opinion.
Dubu. Walna maispa.
So, you know, he's literally pushing these herbs into the wounds. That's just nasty in itself. Probably covered in sap. There we go.
Washed.
Keeps the wound from getting infected and stop the bleeding. Best you can do in this day and age.
Wool. Hers. Udam. Salwa tija. Ualna. Winja waida. Tuhai padas shwada.
Now, if we find out a wind gem, we can tell him to piss off. Okay, so first part done. Oh great, we're all cousins. That's not incesty at all, is it? Spear right away. See, now this one takes a lot to create another one. See, 3 hardwood, 2 flint, 2 animal hide. This one is 2 flint, 2 hardwood, 1 animal hide, and this one is just 1 hardwood. Okay. See, this one isn't going to be useful until later. The real useful ones that she has is skinning. Skinning 2. Find resources. Find resources. Find rare resources. Search takedowns and find rare plants and reveal terrain 2. Not so useful. Not in late game anyway. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay, we're gonna do these ones later. We're gonna have to because we just don't have the abilities to go there right now. See, we're gonna stay focused in this main basin area. As you may or may not know, there's only 3 ways to get out. There's this way, or this way. Other than that, this is a pretty enclosed area. So we're gonna stay focused in here. Save the village and all that later on. But right now, let's go and get the bonfire. Always stay zoomed in just close enough to see the animals, but also reveal the maximum amount of activities as possible. Run, run, run. See resources, go and gather them. Wood stacks up pretty quick. Slate is always difficult to find, so if you see it, go and get it. I just heard a couple birds take off. Yep, there it goes. I only see the one though, so that one might still be on the ground. Fingers crossed. Took off from over here. There it is. Come on. Can't see it. Yes! Look at that skill shot. Yeah, some meat and feathers. We'll go ahead and max out our arrows here. Okay. So we need 2 feathers. Boar skin. Can't upgrade the club yet. North cedar. That's not going to come until later. And south. Yeah, so we're going to focus on these for right now. Let's see. So we need feathers. We just need 1 more. And boar skin. We just need 2 more. I do wish there was a way to sell items that you don't need in this game. Because, Jaguar pellet, yes, it's going to be good for crafting later. But imagine if you could sell it now. Like, that would be a lot of money. You know, in-game currency, of course. It's a pretty rare resource, and it's gonna be a good start. You can buy things that you actually need. Like boar pelts to get the meat going. Because we're not gonna need those Jaguar upgrades until we actually get some of the Lost Winja. Some of these guys. And then, you know, way later in the game when you've already gotten all the upgrades that you need for Jaguar pelts, why would you still need them? Why are you still carrying them around? You might as well just sell them. Okay. Yes. Please attack me. No, I forgot to eat, but whatever. Come on, come on, come on. I'm right here, Eagle. You got me. No! Come on, come on, come on. See, nothing can ever kill in this game can ever kill you in one shot. It takes at least 2 hits every time. The game just won't let you die in 1 hit. Come on, I'm right here. Take another swing at me. I promise I'll shoot you this time. Come on, baby. You know you want to. You know you want to. Come on. Yeah. And boom, just like that, 2 feathers. Next we need bear skin, but that's not going to be till much later. So we're just going to get as many arrows as possible for now. That's almost all of our hardwood gone, so if we see any wood, we're going to go collect it immediately. Some slate over there. Okay, we're gonna get to this bonfire now. Might see a couple wolves on the way, in which case we will be killing them. Yeah, I'm so glad we got that eagle. They're tricky to kill too. I'm not killing any more birds because there's no point. That was the only feather upgrade in the whole game that you needed to get, and it's so early on. It's just ridiculous. If you're really stuck on it, of course, you can always just wait for that mission from what's his name, the guy with the 1 arm. So then you go to the eagle roost, and then the eagles dive bomb you, and you have to shoot them. Nothing? We're not going to waste the animal fat. We're going to come over here to this torch. Light it up. Try not to waste your clubs. And I'm sure, you, like me, you're noticing all the birds flying around that we no longer need to kill. Goats. Well, I mean, They're sort of asking for it, whatever. Starting to get late-ish, you know, it's sort of like a sunset. You can sort of tell by the red glow. And I do not think that we're ready for night. The area that we're going to be going to is going to be this guy, Tinsei. So we can start unlocking the animals that we can tame and use for our own. However, as you probably know, we do not yet want to go after him because there are bears near him. I know we can't see it on our map yet, but right here, there are usually bears. So we're not going to go there until morning, when it's less likely we're going to run into a fucking bear that will kill us immediately. Because we're just too weak right now to hunt a bear. So sleep until dawn. You know, I think that's going to be conclusion for our first